Good evening, I'm Kevin Torres. Chris is on vacation. Well, Chris Allen may have just won American Idol tonight, but a Watertown man won $250,000 from the Mega Millions Lotto. Rocco DeRigo played the Mega Millions jackpot last night and selected enough numbers to win the $250,000. It's proof that all you need is $1 and a dream to truly win big. Tonight, 7 News reporter Caroline Tucker tells us about Rocco's lucky win.
I think Allen has it hands down.
Rocco and Jean DeRigo watch American Idol almost religiously. They also play the Mega Millions lottery religiously.
I buy a ticket, Mega Ball ticket, every Tuesday and Friday.
So while it may seem like a normal Wednesday night in front of the TV, tonight they are lottery winners.
Winning numbers are 2, 4, 9, 15, and 42. And if I would have had number 13 in the quick pick on the Mega Millions number, I would be a multi-millionaire.
But since he didn't get the Mega Ball, his prize is just $250,000. He found out he won in the paper.
Eating my breakfast, and I just happened to glance down and said, oh, I ought to check my lottery tickets. So I did, and there they were.
We just kind of didn't quite know what to do.
Rocco didn't pick the numbers, but got it as a quick pick. Well, you may be wondering where Rocco bought that winning lottery ticket. Well, it was right here at the mobile gas station on Arsenal Street.
We've only had one new car in our lifetime, so we would like a new car. And my family comes first. I will share this money with my family.
The odds of getting that second place prize is 1 in 3.9 million. That makes Rocco pretty lucky, but he already knew that.
My first piece of luck is when I found my wife, Jean, and we've been married for 47 years. So
even as lottery winners, you'll find the DeRigos sitting in front of the TV, hoping their favorite American Idol is as lucky as they are.
If it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody.
Caroline Tucker, 7 News.
In other news, Jefferson County Republicans unveiled their candidate to run for county clerk tonight. It's Cheryl Lane, the audit clerk from the Department of Motor Vehicles. Lane has worked at the DMV for 33 years and served 18 years as the audit clerk. This is Lane's first time running for political office. No Democratic candidate has been chosen yet. News since 6, a St. Lawrence County woman has been arrested by sheriff's deputies for allegedly stealing $1,500 from her grandparents' home. It sits on Plains Road in the town of Pierpont. Detectives were called there by Robert and Sandra Aldos after their granddaughter told them they were victims of a burglary. Amber Aldos said someone found her grandparents' safe and busted it open. It seemed sort of fishy, so detectives opened up an investigation. And 2 days later, they charged Amber with a crime. No further details were given. Jury selection resumes tomorrow in the attempted murder trial of 3 former SUNY Canton students who were charged with stabbing another student last year. Rudy Dorfuel, Daryl Tucker, and Javon Francis face charges of attempted murder and gang assault in the alleged attack of Matthew Rivera. Prosecutors say the trio may have mistakenly stabbed Rivera, thinking he was someone else who may have been affiliated with a gang. A St. Lawrence County teen is facing some serious charges after deputies say he vandalized the Riverside Cemetery in the village of Edwards. Bradley Phillip was charged with intentionally damaging several grave markers in the cemetery and completely destroying a few headstones. He was arraigned in the town of Edwards court and was sent to the St. Lawrence County Correctional Facility. No word yet on his next court appearance. A changing of the flags in southern Iraq early this morning. 10th Mountain Division Commander Major General Michael Oates handing over control of half of that country's provinces to the Minnesota National Guard's 34th Infantry Division. The ceremony ended the tense role in training the Iraqi Army and police forces and providing security in southern Iraq. Many of the division soldiers have already redeployed from Iraq to Fort Drum, and the general is expected to return to northern New York in the coming days. Governor David Paterson has just signed a law bailing out thousands of unemployed New Yorkers by lengthening the amount of time people can get unemployment benefits. Officials in Albany say it's good news for people down on their luck, but here in the North Country, the news is even better. Fewer people are looking for that sort of help. 7 News reporter Jeff Nelson has more.
56,000 New Yorkers were in danger of getting kicked off unemployment this month as their benefits were set to expire. In the Tri-County area, Jefferson, Lewis, and St. Lawrence counties, the people in danger were few by comparison, only about 500.
The workers at Watertown's Urban Mission are familiar with people who are about to lose that safety net.
People are coming in saying, you know, I've applied for all these jobs, nothing's come through yet, my benefits are expiring. I don't know how I'm going to feed and take care of my family.
The new law signed by Governor David Paterson gives people on unemployment an additional 13 weeks to receive money. While some people are still going through tough times, there are signs that things are getting better. From February to March of this year, unemployment in the 3 counties crept down slightly, and fewer people are seeking state unemployment aid. The workplace, based out of JCC, receives weekly updates. In January, about 200 people a week were signing up for benefits. Lately, that number has dropped to 80 per week as construction and tourist season begins to warm up.
A lot of the businesses in the Thousand Islands will start calling their employees, their seasonal employees back. This is Memorial Day weekend coming up. See summer places opening up.
While things are looking a little bit better, the last unemployment figures on record still indicate over 10% unemployment for the Tri-County area. We'll see if that number improves at all when the latest information is released Thursday. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Jeff. What's your reaction? Leave your feedback on our website, WWNY-TV.com. And it's just about 11:07 right now. That means it's time for a first look at the forecasts. But if you're folks like Rick and I, that means that it is almost time to go home. And Rick, I heard you just yawning a little while ago.
I really was, Kevin. Yeah. Because I want to be rested up
for the good day.
For the great day tomorrow, and really a pretty nice Memorial Day weekend. I think everyone's going to be pretty happy with it. Let's take a look at our real-time Doppler radar. It is brought to you by Riches in Ogdensburg. Grand opening of the Linden Street sales location is Saturday, June 6th. Someone will win a 2002 Land Rover. Scan going on around the North Country and picking up nothing. We have mostly clear skies and really a beautiful evening. Even as we widen the view, there's nothing going on pretty much throughout the entire Northeast. Look at this, very comfy, 62 degrees with clear skies. And the overnight, we are not going to drop a lot. Finally, don't have to cover the old tender vegetation. The overnight low 50 to 55 and lots of stars in the overnight. Talk more about tomorrow's summer-like forecast and really a pretty nice forecast for the weekend, too. We deserve it. All 3 days look pretty good. We'll talk more about that coming up shortly.
As we like to hear, thanks, Rick. Still ahead on 7 News, Mel Bustler and Rob Crone will tell us about some diamond highlights. Plus, some important news for everyone living in the city of Watertown. It's regarding your mail, so make sure you stay tuned. And we'll tell you why all these people are holding green balloons outside the Dulles State Office building this morning. We'll be back in just 2 minutes.